Hi, this is Tristan from Fine Country in central Oxford. So here is my property update report for March 2022. And somewhat surprisingly, the housing market continues to defy the prevailing winds, and as final COVID restrictions are eased across the nation, demand for property remains high. Annual price growth is strong and sales levels are robust. Annual price growth has accelerated to 12.6% in February, up from 11.2% in January, at the strongest pace since June last year. Prices rose by 1.7% on a month-by-month basis, and after taking into account of seasonal effects, this has been the second consecutive monthly increase. The price of a typical home rose above £260,000 for the first time in February, and this is an increase of £29,000 over the past 12 months. According to the Nationwide Building Society, this is the largest ever annual increase in cash terms since the start of the nationwide monthly price index, which started in 1991. The price of a typical home is now £44,000, 20% higher than in February 2020, the month before the pandemic struck the UK. Housing market activity has remained robust in recent months, with mortgage approvals continuing to run above pre-pandemic levels at the start of the year. And a combination of robust demand and limited stock of homes on the market has kept upward pressure on prices. The continued buoyancy of the housing market is a little bit surprising given the mounting pressure on household budgets from rising inflation, which reached a 30-year high of 5.5% in January, and since borrowing costs have started to move up from all-time lows in recent months. And the indication is that it's quite likely that the housing market is going to slow in the quarters ahead. The squeeze on household incomes is set to intensify, with inflation expected to rise above 7% in the coming months. And the price of a typical home is now equivalent to 6.7 times average earnings, up from 5.8 in 2019. And also we should really take into account that inflation might rise even further as events in the Ukraine threaten to send global energy prices even higher. In fact, fuel prices are reaching new records and consumer confidence in the economy is faltering. The GfK note consumer confidence in February was at its lowest level in 13 months, with consumers increasingly conscious of balancing the household books and concern about the wider economic situation. The Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee may well raise interest rates again. So my message from me to you as a house seller or as a potential house seller, that if you're selling, if you're thinking, or if you're trying to sell, you've really got to make the most of every element of marketing available to you whilst the market is still buoyant. As I've repeatedly said, marketing a property in 2022 goes way beyond placing a house on the internet and simply hoping for the best. Well, I hope this brief report is of use to you. And as always, if I can help you in any way, please give me a call. The telephone number, as always, will follow the video. Thank you for watching.